So, dann machen wir hier weiter. Gehört heute noch nicht. Kennt man scheinbar. Das hatten wir alles. Sonst ist es doch alles hoffnungslos. Ja. Ja, so sieht das halt einfach wirklich aus. Hoffnungslos. Das Gallopolis. Schön, dass man Gallopolis sind. Die Legende von Gallopolis besagen, dass Edwin in Stand an den Himmel platziert wurde, um über Etria zu bewachen. Aber der Anblick unheilvollen Sterns lässt vor allem von den Legenden zweifeln. Es ist schwer zu glauben, dass eine Erscheinung etwas Gutes verheißen könnte. Natürlich will ich mich nicht anmaßen, es über die Situation zu wissen. Vielleicht kann ich euch seine Exzellenz des erhabene Sultan mehr dazu sagen. Ja, kann er das? Auf zum Sultan. Ich denke mal, dass der Sultan vielleicht da und ganz vielleicht. Ihr wartet doch bestimmt schon auf uns.
My boy, please! Your reckless heroics will get you killed!
Fear not, father! I will take all necessary precautions. By the time I return, the mystery of the star will be solved and Gallopolis will be saved.
Der nimmt sich immer zu viel vor.
Ah, it is you. Thank you once again for all you did for my son. What in the name of the... Surely this cannot be.
Oh.
It's been a while, eh, Your Majesty? Years, in fact. I haven't seen you since the Colloquy of Kings and the disaster that followed.
Lord Robert, please, you must listen. What? Alas, we were all deceived by King Carnelian. We allowed the world to be destroyed. We brought this disaster upon ourselves.
Oh, come on, Your Majesty. We can hardly be blamed. This is Mordegon's doing. He's the one who possessed King Carnelian and caused all this chaos. This is down to him and no one else.
Lord Robert.
Now, listen. We need to talk about that star. If Erdwin's lantern falls much further, Gallopolis is done for. What do you know about it?
Sadly, very little. I have tasked my finest scholars with investigating its origins, but they have discovered nothing. There is one thing that may be of interest. My son Faris claims to have been able to make out runes on the surface of the barrier that surrounds the star.
Runes, eh? This is the first I've heard of a barrier surrounding the lantern, let alone anything being written on it. Was your lad sure of this?
He certainly appeared to be. In fact, he has taken one of our most learned scholars to the Celestial Sands in order to investigate the runes more closely. It is there that we believe the star will make its landing.
I see. Reckon we'd better go and take a good look at these runes ourselves, eh? Shall we head out after the prince?
It would put my mind at ease if you would, Lord Robert. I cannot help but worry about him being abroad in such dangerous circumstances.
Aye.
You have my thanks. I will instruct the guards to permit you passage through the checkpoint. Journey safely.
Soll ich darüber jetzt froh sein? Ja, zumindest lassen uns die Wachen hier jetzt durch. Aber Boah, das ist was anderes.
Let's have a nice wee chat, shall we?
Rabanzande, ja. Rabanzande. Bin gerade so ein bisschen. Bin gerade so ein bisschen. Wo müssen wir jetzt genau hin? So, da hinten. Moment. Ewig nicht genutzt. Wir können alleine, weil es geht. Das eigene Pferd ist ja toll, aber ja, okay. Ich weiß nicht. Wir hätten, glaube ich, beim eigenen Pferd bleiben können. Das ist ja nicht so viel besser. Man sieht die niedergeschlagen.
No, 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 no. You agreed to do this. Come. We must move closer. We cannot hope to read the runes from here.
But, Your Highness, I am sorry. It is too dangerous. I'm afraid I must refuse.
Do you have a means of deciphering the symbols without entering the celestial sands?
Well, no, but...
Oh, Principoo! Hello, darling!
Sylvando! What an... unexpected pleasure.
The Sultan said you were out here in the scary sands trying to read runes of a falling star. Huh. Guess you grew up to be quite the brave boy,
I am simply doing my duty to my people. But what about you? What brings you to the sands?
The same thing as you, Your Highness. We have come to investigate Erdwin's lantern.
Sir Hendrik? The Sir Hendrik? Ah, the hero of Heliodor, here in my kingdom!
You know who I am, Your Highness?
But of course! You are my hero! You are every aspiring knight's hero! To serve under your command is my life's ambition!
Oh Mann.
I am honored, Your Highness. The courage you have shown in venturing out here suggests that you would make a fine knight, wherever or whomever you serve.
Truly, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Oh, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Sorry to butt in, Your Highness, but might I ask how your investigations are going? You were looking a wee bit frustrated back there when we arrived.
Indeed I was, old man. That fool of a scholar is too frightened to accompany me any further into the sands. I am not one for learning. The symbols will mean nothing to me, which leaves me in quite a predicament.
Well, I think I might be able to help out there, if you'll allow me.
You are some manner of wizened ancient? Excellent! I would be very much obliged. The runes can be best seen from the ruins in the center of the sands. Meet me there.
Na dann. Auf in die Wüste, auf zu den Ruinen. Mal schauen, was sie zu uns sagen oder nicht sagen. Ein Sandmoloch. Der verträgt aber ganz schön was.
My thanks.
Full heal.
Ja, wir sollten uns auch dann mal wieder heilen gehen. Unsere MP ist... Ja.
All is well that ends well.
Unsere MP ist so eine Sache. Tierknochen. Da hinten ist ein Lager, das ist sehr schön.
Taking a nap, Principoo? And there was me thinking you'd come to investigate the lantern.
Oh, truly, it is even more magnificent when one lies directly beneath it. How many can say that they have seen such glories up close?
You're a special one, darling. Don't go changing, What are these ruins, anyway? And how come they're out here all on their own in the middle of the desert?
Huh? Oh, they have been here forever, since the age of our grandfathers' grandfathers, or some such nonsense.
Also sehr lange. Einfach mal drüber laufen.
They were built for something very important. I just know it. Ooh! Maybe some kind of stage! What a place to perform, can you imagine?
You weren't wrong about the runes, Your Highness. I can definitely see some on the side of the lantern. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yeah.
Das heißt doch nichts Gutes hier, oder? Ja.
Are you okay, honey? You were talking to yourself, and we all know what that means.
Things past, return to me!
Huh? What's happening?
The lantern!
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's falling! It's falling! It's falling! We're gonna be squished!
Lord Robert, it is not safe here. We must fall back.
Oh, give me a minute, will ye? I think I can make out what the runes are saying. Las Moss.
Please, Lord Robert, it is too dangerous.
What is this? What is happening?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Now none shall challenge me. This world is mine, and mine alone.
Was that the Sword of Shadows?
The lantern. It has disappeared. The star was named for Erdwin, but can such an ominous phenomenon truly be the work of heroes?
That was no foul creature, Sir Hendrik. That was the savior of Gallopolis. He spared us all from the falling star. The kingdom is saved. My people will surely thank me when I bring them the good tidings. I must return to the city and spread the news. Come and find me at the palace if you need me. Yes!
Kalasmus. What could that mean?
Why don't we go ask the Sultan? It's his kingdom, maybe he knows something.
Aye.
Das ist die beste Möglichkeit. Oder ihn fragen. Können wir nicht jetzt... Geht doch schneller. Bevor wir jetzt hier wieder laufen. Und wir sollten vielleicht mal ein Nickerchen machen. Yes. Ja, ich möchte mal eine Rast übernachten. Da. Das hatten wir jetzt nötig. Mehr als nötig. So in Richtung, war das jetzt die Rettung oder war das jetzt der Untergang?
It is a relief to see you safe, my friends. When the star shattered, I could not help but fear the worst. Faris has explained all that came to pass out upon the sands. It seems a savior appeared and destroyed the lantern before it could lay waste to my kingdom.
Aye. Though, I wouldn't go calling him your savior just yet. Anyway, never mind that now. There's something I want to ask you, your majesty. The runes on the barrier around the star, they spelled out a word. Kalasmus. Does that mean anything to you?
Kalasmos. Sadly, it does not.
Well, if it was written on the side of a star, you can bet it means something. Something important. Yeah, but we can't go letting it distract us too much. Mordigan's not going to defeat himself. We've work to be getting on with.
Lord Robert, your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows is a noble one. The people of Gallopolis will be praying for your success.
Yes, and if there is ever anything you require, you need only ask. After all, I still owe you a favor.
Ja.
Oh, I clean forgot. We need to ask the Sultan about that hammer that used to belong to Erdwin.
Stimmt, da war ja was. Der Hammer.
Is there something I can help you with, Lord Robert?
Natürlich.
As a matter of fact, there is. I need to pick your brains about a giant hammer that's supposed to be kept here in Gallopolis. We're going to need it to defeat Mordegon, and apparently, you lot have had it since the Age of Heroes.
A giant hammer, you say? Ah, yes! You mean the forging hammer? It has been in the royal family for generations. Ferris, fetch the forging hammer from the treasure room.
Nett.
Aye, this is it. This is Erdwin's hammer, the one we saw in the vision.
Father, do you truly intend to give the hammer away? We had intended to sell it in order to fund this year's nation.
Silence! Insolent boy! The forging hammer is one of Gallopolis' greatest treasures. It has been handed down through the generations since time immemorial. But if we must relinquish it, then so be it. You are the only ones who can defeat the Lord of Shadows. If you need it, it is yours.
Der Schmiedehammer.
My nurse once told me that the power of the spirit of the land resides within the forging hammer. It is said that it can beat even the hardest of metals into shape. At least, I think that is how the story goes. Well, I hope it helps you on your quest. Best of luck, dear friends. I shall be expecting good news.
Kann man jetzt besser schmieden? Bin mir jetzt ein bisschen unsicher. Kann man jetzt auf einmal besser schmieden oder was ist jetzt los? Bin etwas verwirrt, was das Ganze jetzt angeht. Eine Mission. Hey, was soll ich nun tun? Ich bin hergekommen, um Edwins Stern zu untersuchen. Sterne sind mein Fachgebiet. Ihr müsst wissen, doch nun ist mein Forschungsstand vom Himmel verschwunden. Einige meiner Kollegen haben draußen in der Wüste Splitter des Sterns gefunden. Die sind faszinierend. Ich hätte gerne einen Eingangsraum, um ein paar Experimente damit durchzuführen. Leider habe ich gehört, dass es draußen in der Wüste von Monstern nur so wimmelt. Für jemanden wie mich wäre es so gefährlich, auf die Splitterjagd zu gehen. Ihr dagegen sieht ziemlich kampferprobt aus. Ihr werdet nicht zufällig bereit, in der Wüste ein paar Splitter für mich zu suchen. Ach, harte Evolution. Okay. Ein Stück von Himmel. Können wir ja machen. Ein Stückchen aber nur. Aber da wir jetzt den Hammer haben, können wir eigentlich Richtung Onsen gehen.